might be the afternoon now, innit? But I wanted to talk about like the concept of like Sigma male, yeah, and like what it means to be a man, okay? And like I don't want you to get lost in them concepts, bro. I don't want you to get lost in them concepts because I don't want you to get lost in any concept at all, in terms of especially when it comes to defining yourself, okay? Because you have to understand the only concept you should be applying when defining yourself is that the possibilities are endless, bro. The possibilities are endless. And obviously, the closest way that we can look at concept is definitely through, I've seen this spoken about before, through like archetypes, which essentially kind of like, especially when we talk about them mastery, there are definitely, if you look at that from that perspective, there's definitely archetypes, and then you would fit into certain archetypes, and that's not just in the show but in real life as well. There's plenty of archetypes. I can't tell them off your head, innit? But I know Rebels in there or something. But yeah, that's the thing. I'm not expert in them ones, but that's like a way in which you can kind of navigate your, you get me, your masculinity in a way. You know what I mean? By defining your archetype and then seeing how that would look in the real life world. But other than that, in terms of like define it from what you see in videos, define it from like just bullshit on TikTok. Nah, G, you can't do that because again, it's not even worthy to defy you, bro. It's not worthy to defy you because it's literally just a form of yourself in which you're limited to. You basically limit yourself. You know what I mean? Like, because when you follow those sort of mindsets, you will come to notice that those mindsets will require you to be very narcissistic. You know what I mean? Like that's what it requires. And the same thing, we see the same thing with females as well. We see the same thing with females and their kind of enforced roles that like online and social media will put upon them. They're always very narcissistic roles where the whoever that person individual is, they have to have the upper hand in the relationship. They have to be the one that is controlling the relationship. They're the ones that can't feel the pain of the relationship, but the other person has to feel the pain because apparently the pain is inevitable in the relationship. But why can't you just pursue a relationship that doesn't require any pain? It doesn't require any conflict. You know what I mean? Why can't that be what you're pursuing? Like, and you have to understand, if you are pursuing those, because that's what your heart truly calls out to, okay? Because again, this is your spiritual nature. Your spiritual nature is calling out for that unfiltered love. You know what I mean? It's that real love, not that synthetic love. It's the real love, okay? That was instilled in you when you were decided to be created. You know what I mean? It was that infinite love of allowing us to be able to somehow relate back to what we came from, innit? That respect, you know what I'm saying? We're not just here lost. We have an opportunity to retrace and return back to our home, innit? You get me? But if you work within these lines of just like narcissism and all these stuff, because again, it's very common for people to experience these things. I've experienced it myself, you know what I mean? Like I've been there, like I've been on that, you get me, that sort of thinking where it's just me, like I'm actually a narcissist, like, you know what I mean? But it's just so worrying to me that social media even like installs that. Like that's just like that was just a comment. Like you just okay, we're gonna just make everyone narcissist. Like that was okay. Like that was literally okay in terms of pushing content. It was not like it was hidden that it was narcissism. It was very blatant that this was a narcissistic movement, and they don't. And I don't think you understand how many people that has influenced, because everything on TikTok today now that I see in terms of anything to do with take videos, anything to do with like relationship videos, anything to do with these things are literally all narcissistic behaviors. It's just showing one gender have power over the other. Like, and people watching that and critiquing that, which is really, it is really worrying. Okay, this is really worrying. And I've just seen that they've confirmed the ban on social media. Like, bro, that's not gonna make a difference, bro. That ban is not gonna make a difference. Because again, the ban is only there so then they can just peep into your fucking ID and that. Like, you just, it's not gonna make a difference. It's not gonna stop people from wanting to use social media. It's just gonna force people to find alternatives because that hunger is still installed in them. People have to make the conscious, willing choice to depart from social media and its ideals if they want any chance of breaking away. You can't just ban it, bro. This is what I mean. You can't just ban these things. because people will just find alternatives. They will. It's like weed is illegal, bro. It's illegal in this country. You know what I mean? Like, they ban weed in this country, yeah. Come on, man. That's what I mean, though. It's not serious, that. There's no serious intervention in terms of, because the people running the world don't understand exactly what's happening. They don't understand that this is spiritual warfare. They're too lost in their own boots. Or they understand that it's spiritual warfare and it's a darker spiral than that. And again, I've delved into them spirals, you get me? About how world is whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I just believe that it's just, you know, it's just puppeteered by evil itself, bro. I think it's just all puppeteered by evil itself, the devil himself, you get me? Like, I don't think that there's a human out there that is doing all this. Because again, that's a narcissistic way to look at it. To think it's a human that's doing all this. No, G. It's the spiritual warfare. It's the spiritual warfare that is trying to prevent you from awakening your mind, bro. That's what I've come here to say still. Safe, my bros and my womans.